Welcome to Quick Revision, where we post a past exam question every day to support you getting ready for your GCSE exams. How does it work? Well, it's really, really simple. You just pause on the question, give it a go, play for the solution, and if things haven't gone as well as you'd have liked and you need a full walkthrough, then you just carry on watching the video. If you like what we're trying to do here, please hit the like and subscribe button. Hi, today's question has come from a non-calculator paper. I'd probably put it at about the grade 7. It was worth 4 marks, so there really is quite a bit to do and to think about in this question. So read it through really carefully, hit pause, have a go, and when you're ready to see the solution, press play. Okay, so we're going to do everything step by step in this question. So line 1 says H is inversely proportional to P. So we're going to set that equation up. H is equal to K over P. I'm then going to substitute in the values that they've given for H and P. So I've got 10 equals K over 6. Rearrange to get K on its own, and that tells us what it will equal. K is equal to 60. Now set this up in its formula. H is equal to 60 over P. We've worked out what K is, so that placeholder can go and be replaced by 60. We're now going to repeat that process on the second line. This time we're being told that P is directly proportional to the root of T. So that gives us P equals K root T. Then pop in your values. So P is 6 and T is 144. You are then going to root your 144, which will give you 6 equals K root 12. And then, as before, you will just rearrange so that you have K on its own. And that gives you 6 over 12, which cancels to a half. So K is equal to a half. And again, as before, get that set up so that the placeholder K is gone. So what we've now got is P equaling a half root T. Now, I'm writing that as root T over 2, and I want to explain why. If I've got a half and it's being multiplied to root T, then I can use my knowledge of fractions. I can put that root T over 1 and just do it. And then you can see how that root T becomes a numerator and the denominator is the 2. Now, I'm being asked to find a formula for H in terms of T. That means I'm going to have H equals something with a T in the answer somewhere. There is no mention of P being in my final answer. So that's the next job. I've got to get rid of P. Now, I know that P is equal to root T over 2. So I can replace the P in our H equals 60 over P with that. Now, when I do that, 60 over root T over 2 doesn't feel right. It doesn't look good for it to look like that. So we're going to write it the old-fashioned way, 60 divided by root T over 2. And then I can go back to my fraction knowledge. I'm going to keep change flip. So I've got 60 times 2 is 120 all over root T. And that's it. H is equal to 120 over root T. I don't need to try and tidy up any further than that. Hope that was a really useful explanation for quite a tough question. As I say, step by step with something like that is the best way to go. All right, I hope you have found that useful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.